Like, oh, I got into touch with the guy because I really wanted the Ozempic. Then he ran dry, and then, I don't know, I blinked and I was doing 5 8-balls and a line of ket every day. The popular weight loss drug and diabetes drug, Ozempic, is in such high demand now, apparently, that it is being reported that it's being sold alongside cocaine and ketamine. Now, people are fiending for Ozempic because it's in such high demand. It's being sold by drug dealers alongside cocaine and ketamine. It's pretty wild, isn't it? Pretty strange. I mean, here I was marveling a few weeks back about how little Gen Z and Gen A are going out. You know, I was like, does anybody even go out and get wrecked anymore? And it turns out, yes, they do, Aid. They're bang on the drugs. Of course they are. But instead it's like, yeah, bruv, can I get 2 bags of sugar-free diabetic chocolates and you got any Ozempic to go with my fake vape cigarettes? Like, what is going on with you kids? You know, you should be out there taking good drugs and making bad decisions. I asked my mate's little brother, just as a little side note, a couple of weeks ago, like what he and his mates do these days. You know, like what do young people do? I was just curious. Like, what do you get up to with your friends and stuff? Like when you're not at college, how does everybody socialize these days? Like every time I go out, the rare instances that I go out, all the bars are fucking empty. Do people not go out anymore, like at all? And he was like, no, we just sort of, we just hang at somebody's house. I was like, right, but like, what do you do when you get there? And he was like, what do you mean? Like, we just hang. I was like, yeah, but what does that even mean? Like hang out? Like you just chill? You just watch TV? Or like, he was like, no, like sometimes, we PS5 and we live stream, we jump on YouTube, we do TikToking and Snapchat and all of that stuff. Sometimes like we jump on this sort of live room chat thing, and he showed it to me. It was a bit like this is their thing apparently that they do, is they go on to this like chat roulette type thing. I mean, it's basically that. It's basically chat roulette, and they just talk to other people in other parts of the world who are also just hanging, right? Or the other thing that they do is they go into like a video game, but it's like a video game version of a bar or like a lounge or a cafe where they all hang. Okay, but either way, like whichever one, it's just a screen replication of what socializing actually used to be. It's like it's progressed. It's been technologized or something. I was like, God, that's so sad. I half expected him to turn around and be like, you actually used to like manually go to a bar. Like that's how you used to socialize archaically. Really, caveman. Really, Amish man. You used to manually have to walk down to a bar and like walk in through the doors and manually ask for a drink. Oh my God. Like what were they playing in this like real bar? Was it Korn? Was it Limp Bizkit or like some other dad rock? And I'd turn around, I'd like snap it. I'd be like, that's not fucking dad rock. The Korn album came out in like 2002. That's like 5 years ago. Oh yes, Ozempic. Ozempic is being sold alongside coke and ketamine, apparently. Presumably because it's in short supply, right? Because the NHS won't give it to you for weight loss. They will only give it to you if you have type 2 diabetes. And so if you want to get thin, and, and this is the thing to take by all accounts, then... drug dealers are going to capitalize on that, aren't they? Because God bless the free market, right? I do wonder how long it's going to take for small C conservatives to listen to the stories of Gen Z taking it to keep their weight down. Because they're all into their gym culture, their swipe left culture. It's all about looking good. It's all about no to alcohol, yes to wellness, and gym and fucking kale smoothies. But how long? How long until these dealers run out and then they're talking to their clients on text, on Snapchat, selling their product? They'll be like, yeah, no, I'm all out of Ozempic, but I do have this other thing, right? Like waving a little baggie of white powder. I do have this other thing. I mean, if you're desperate, if you're fiending, I mean, everyone's dry on Ozempic at the moment, but I do have this other thing. And then sub them the coke. I mean, how long until that definitely happens? How long, guys? What do the small c conservatives do then? Because technically, they should refer to Ozempic as a gateway drug, shouldn't they? Like, it would be literally like, oh, I got into touch with the guy because I really wanted the Ozempic. Then he ran dry, and then, I don't know, I fucking blinked and I was doing 5 8 balls and a line of ket every day.
Just another video with Adrian.